Today's teaching will be The Precious Garland of the Supreme Path by Master Gamboba. So we are following the Master Gamboba's Precious Garland 6-7 months, I think. And now today's topic would be something called the 10 mistakes of a practitioner. So I would like to request you to keep the Maya motivation, which is to dedicate whatever you are doing to intent whatever activities, spiritual activities, spiritual as non-spiritual activities, whatever activities that you are engaging in, to be in the favor of, to be for the benefit of attaining enlightenment for the sake of all sentient beings. I just realized that there's a teaching by His Holiness, so I will keep it very short today. Maybe within half an hour we will close this class. And I didn't realize it yesterday. So there's teaching by His Holiness. So yeah, we will have this class for half an hour only today. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the 10 topics, the 10 mistakes of a practitioner. This is what we will be talking about today. And so this is a common mistake, a common malpractice, you might say, for a number of so-called practitioners like ourselves. We have been studying the Dharma, we have been practicing the Dharma for quite a long time. But at the same time, when we are into a certain path for quite a long time, then sometimes we get carried away. So it is important to watch our motivation and intentions, motivation in the beginning and intention at the time of conducting each activities. For example, when you, just an example, if you are going to do a meditation or going to do a prostration, the motivation of why you are doing the prostration, you are doing it for the benefit of attaining enlightenment, accumulating great merit to attain enlightenment for the sake of all sentient beings. So such merit, such intention, such motivation is very important. And at the same time, while you are engaged in the activities, as much as you can try to bring mindfulness and make sure that even though you have a good motivation, a good start, but while you are engaging in the activity, make sure that you have no selfish intention, selfish intent at the time of actually engaging in the practices. Because if this happens, then whatever activities that you are doing may not be of that much productive, spiritually and virtuously productive enough. Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay. So in this regard, the first, so this is the 10 mistakes is something that we have to be mindful of, to be alert at all times while engaging in our activities, our normal activities, of course, and of course for our spiritual activities. As for spiritual activities, it is a must that we always introspect, we always check our mind, analyze, mindful. Normally we talk about mindfulness meditation as a practice on its own, but actually mindfulness can be applied as a tool. Mindfulness can be applied as a tool to introspect on all levels of our mind, especially and very much required actually during our times or during the time of meditation. So in this regard, the 10 mistakes that we are going to discuss today is something that we should always be mindful of. And through this, the first topic or the first instruction is that not following proper guru, but rather following someone who is quite eloquent, well-versed, and who speaks very nicely, very gently, very smoothly, very eloquently. And so it is important. So in this regard, one might have the question, how do you know someone is a right guru? How do you know that someone who is speaking very nicely, very smoothly is not a good, reliable teacher? And how do you know that someone who is not speaking nicely is a reliable teacher? So that question might arise. Now, this question will arise when you say, okay, do not go for a guru that is very eloquent, very talkative, very who makes very good speeches, who looks so regal, who looks so glamorous, or maybe. So don't go for the aesthetics. Go for the substance. That is the instruction, right? But then immediately the question arises: how do you know that the normally when we buy something from when we have a we have to purchase something, we always go for the branded ones because they are much more reliable, because there's a brand behind that, but there's a, so similarly, we usually go for someone with a big name, someone with the obviously good looking, and so things like that, someone who speaks well, someone who looks well, and someone who has a large follower group of followers. We usually follow these kind of gurus. So it's not always wrong. So what the first instruction teaches us here is that do not follow a certain guru just because they have a huge gathering, huge followers, huge fan group. We all know that many bad people have large gathering, large follower as well. So similarly, someone can be in the role or in the costume of a guru, but may not be teaching the Dharma, may not be a reliable teacher. So it all comes down to us, like how to find the right guru, because the guru that might look nice or speak nice may not be the right guru, and the guru that doesn't speak well may be the right guru. So we never know. So how do we analyze the guru? That is a very big question, and this question can be to talk about to how to find the right guru. This can be a very, very long, lengthy sort of discussion. Let me maybe we can have a question and answer on this. But let me just say that our main goal is to calm our mind, or to control our mind, to so to speak. That we are not carried away by our mind. We are not taken by our whimsical way of thinkings. That we are able to control our own thoughts. We are not being carried away by the thoughts. And in order to do that, this is normally what we call pacification of the turbulent mind. Turbulent mind is mind that is angry, that is jealous, that is all the bad things, all the negative mindset. So pacification of negative mind, or pacification of a turbulent mind, that is our main goal. And which guru helps us best to do that? So that guru can be a lama, a guru, a monk, a Rinpoche, or can be women, can be a lay person. So it can be anyone. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be someone with a big name. And so someone who can pacify your turbulent mind, that is the one who has the who possesses the qualities to be your guru. And one should always look for a guru that is able to pacify your turbulent mindset. If someone can do that, then that person can be taken as your guru. If not, no matter what title or whatever they have, you can still respect them because so many other people respect them. So that's it's common sense and mutual. You respect, I do not follow your religion, but I respect you following your own religion. So similarly, I do not follow your guru, but because that person has a large followers, large mass follower, so I respect that, but doesn't mean I'm going to take that as my guru. So my guru, the purpose of taking a guru is to pacify your turbulent mind. And as long as you find that in someone, you can take that person as your guru, irrespective of his or her status. Okay. Okay, I think I have to go now because His Holiness teaching already started. Is there any questions that needs to be answered? So if there's no questions, then I will just sign off.
Okay, there's no question.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Yen. So yeah, I'm sorry for the sudden announcement.